Hello, all. It is I, Tot, and we're going to go over the story I wrote recently called Starve Your Demons. And I believe it really speaks to today where we're always talked down to or told we need this, need that, and it's anti consumerism and anti addiction, I think, would be the main tenets of the story. The main character is, you know, tries to be the main characters try not to be seduced, trying to keep their desires in check, trying to be human through it all. Which is something I think we all struggle with a lot. But finding out what we're doing it for, the bigger reasons, not this whole short dopamine driven down to nothing by desire, the Ouroboros of our consumption. And I see that happen a lot these days. The main idea of the story was not to be tempted by the devils and demons in our lives, and to be led by our own goodness, our own grace. And again, I don't speak about religion and stuff on this channel, but I can't help it, okay? It's undeniable. And the man didn't use a sword, a shield, a magic book. He uses on willpower, which is a tool I think people need more of. They need to sharpen it, use it more, a lot more for a lot of people. All these gluttons, all these consumers, it's not good. And I actually made a shirt with a quote that said, "Create or conquer, don't be a consumer." And I made it in terms of just don't consume, because consumers don't get a choice. Oh, they think they do, but they don't. They're going to be bringing everybody down around them with their addictions. And I wanted the demon to seem like that party guy, the wingman, or wing girl that's just leading you on. Oh, come on, this or that. They don't think about you. They think about the good time they're having, and how they don't want to deal with anything else. And nothing can feel go to parties. Nothing. But still. We are at a time now where I think people are the most vulnerable, susceptible we've ever been. Mental health crisis, gambling crisis, substance abuse crises. I think they all come from the mind. That is the cornerstone conundrum. They all come from the mind. A lot of this other stuff I mentioned was just an arbitrary symptom. Okay? Not a lot of people are used to being alone with their thoughts, which is another reason I made it with just the demon and the person. I didn't want to be misconstrued any other way, and the temptations didn't take him down. It was the temptations that took the demon down. People that try to be evil, try to push stuff that's not good for you or healthy, and then they end up being destroyed. Cosmic karma, cosmic balance, for lack of a better term. And I hope this story inspires people to question their own addictions or insecurities, what leads to them. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, but I do know a few things about addiction. For better or worse, I'm hoping I can tell people not to do it. But I don't know, people need to get that to themselves, which is what this story is getting to. People have to reach that to themselves. You can't expect healing from outside of yourself if you don't want to put the band-aid on, so to speak. You know what I mean? It's very troublesome how sticky addiction is in the mind. It doesn't let go. It doesn't stop. And much like a Chinese finger trap, the more you push in, the more you pull out, the harder it is to do it. But if you just accept and relent, you can get out of it. And that's what I think this was going for, was just accepting that wasn't what he wanted. It's the main thing he wanted that kept him going. It's what kept him alive, kept his soul his own. And on the demon's end. So yes, I hope everybody who listens to the story gets inspired and all that. That's what it's made to do. I'm about to release my third story, Sweet as Sin. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe. Have a nice day.